Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jasmine. It's nice to meet you. YOUNGLA has not been on my radar for a while. Considering how long it's been around, it's a little surprising that I haven't tried it before. I have seen other athletes wearing it, but mostly men. Now, I'm not sure if I've just been out of the loop and they've been marketing their women's stuff heavily, but I didn't get the memo until now. So here we are. I grabbed a few things from their Valentine's Day collection, and I grabbed one item that's been on their website for quite a while. We're gonna run through all of it today. So buckle up, buttercup. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start with the thing that I saw most often, and when I saw the videos, I was like, damn, okay. Whoever's doing your marketing is doing a hell of a great job. I ordered the Dreamer shorts in a size medium. Now these are for men, but they could be worn by women. Like, as women, we steal our guys' stuff all the time, so it's just bound to happen. I ordered these for myself. I got the size medium because I figured that along the thighs, it would probably be a better fit for me. I was a little concerned that with the size small, it was gonna be too tight, and I'm very glad that I got the size medium because I have to say that these fit true to size. There is a little bit of bagginess around the crotch, but that's kind of expected. I would never wear these out of the house. I think they're for lounging around looking cute, so I don't mind the bagginess. I also like the comfort around the waistband in the size medium. Sure, the size small would be a much tighter fit around my waist, but if I'm lounging around the house, I want to feel like I have the freedom to move and to breathe. They're a 2.5-inch inseam for shorts that I'm lounging around the house in. That's fine. I do have a little bit of a banana roll underneath one of my glutes, so when I'm bending over and stuff like that, it does poke out. Just be aware of that. There is a chance that your butt will show if you are not really paying attention. You're bending over, you're being active, you're doing stuff. These aren't really a performance short. So if you are gonna run around in these, power to ya. Based off of the material and the feel, because it's a lot silkier, I wouldn't be doing anything like that in these, but to each their own. If that's what you want to do, then go for it. This top band is really stretchy. I already mentioned that it's not really constricting on my waist. They're supposed to be worn as like low rise. I kind of hike them up to be more of a mid rise to a high rise. It's very hard to get them to be high rise, so it's more mid rise for sure. The logo on the band is also pretty cute. I like that cursive look. It makes them feel a little bit more elegant, a little bit more feminine. If they have them on the website after Valentine's Day, because this video is up post Valentine's Day, I would highly recommend snagging a pair for your partner or for yourself. I'm always one to say treat yourself. Next up, here is the baby tee in lavender. I bought this one in a size medium, and I also bought this in black, a size medium. I was very concerned because I've never ordered from this company before that a size small would be a little bit too small. And on their website, it said it was a cotton tee, so I was worried that it wouldn't have a lot of stretch, but boy, oh boy, is this stretchy. I definitely could have sized down to a size small, which I tend to buy in Gymshark, Outfleet, Tala, Oner Active, so this is no different. When I move around in the top, you can see all of the bunching that's happening. Now, to me, I think that makes it seem like it doesn't fit right, but if you are interested in a more comfortable, relaxed fit, go with your like normal clothing size. So typically I would order a size medium if I would order a shirt from literally any other website besides fitness sites. So stick to that normal size. But if you're interested in a tighter, more form-fitting outfit, then go a size down. The material of the shirt, super soft. I was very surprised by how soft it was as well. And it is pretty thick. It's not double lined, but it kind of gives off that vibe a little bit with how thick it is. Now, I would not wear it without a bra unless you are super comfortable with that, because your nips will shine through like nobody's business, especially in this lighter color. I tried it on without a bra and I was like, no. And then when it comes to the logo on the front is this really nice rubberized logo, like a heat pressed one. I kind of wish it was on the back because I'm not really crazy about logos being in your face, but it does have an interesting font, so I'm okay with it. I kind of wish that it wasn't in white. I wish it was the color of the shirt just so it blends in a little bit more, but that's just my preference. I think the price point for this is really good. For $24, you can't really beat it. Similar shirts like this on Outfleet are usually around like $36. So if you're on a budget or you don't want to spend that much on athletic wear, then I would give Young LA's baby tees a try to see how you like them. To pair with the lavender crop top, I grabbed the lavender shorts, the terry shorts. These are in a size medium. With shorts, I'm very paranoid. I want to make sure my glutes are covered. So just like the shorts that I bought with Oner Active, like the cotton shorts, I bought these in a size medium and I'm very glad that I did. The fit around the waist is snug. I don't even need the drawstrings. It's just like an additional cutesy little bow if I want to add it. The waistband's 2 inches. It's really thick and it's not super compressive. Now, if I bought the size small, I think it would have been a tighter, snugger fit, but I bought these for comfort purposes. So that's also why I bought the size medium. I would say to stick to your like normal clothing size. For me, it's a size medium. I'm like a 7 or 8 in jeans just because of my thighs. If I wanted a tighter fit, I would have gone with a size small, but I'd be very concerned about the length. The length in these in general are concerning. It's a 2.5 inch inseam. So for me, that's too short. I want things that are at least 3.5 inches long because I don't want my butt on display. If I sit down in these and I stand back up, I have to shimmy them down. You probably will too if you're dealing with larger glutes or thighs, or even if you're not really that large in those areas, I think it would still be an issue. But it's just a preference thing. If you're fine with that, then go for it. The shorts do have pockets on each side, so if you want to carry around if you want to carry around your phone, keys, wallet, you have the option to do that with just the shorts. So if you're running a quick errand and you don't want to bring a bag with you, then easy peasy. The logo on the shorts are on the left-hand side. It's the same exact logo that's on the crop top. Again, I kind of wish it was in purple so it wasn't that noticeable, because if you're wearing it as a set, then you have the logo in 2 different places and it's like, I'm looking forward to seeing how these hold up over time, more so in relation to the logo, because whenever you have a heat press logo, eventually it's going to fall off. Since I've never ordered from this company before, maybe I will post a video in 3 to 6 months from now about how things have held up. That would be my only concern. My camera died from overheating, so the lighting is different, apologies. To pair with the shorts, I wanted some sort of hoodie, or to pair with the shorts and the top, I figured, let me grab one of the men's items. So I snagged myself the hoodie. I grabbed this in a size small. I kind of wish that I grabbed the size medium just to have that like men's oversized fit, you know? These did have matching joggers. Those would be the perfect one-to-one fit if you wanted an exact match. This isn't gonna be an exact match to the shorts because the shorts were made to pair with the crop top. Even taking a look at the shorts and the crop top is lighter than the shorts by like a hair. The shorts are a solid color, but the hoodie is an acid wash. So even holding it up to the camera right now, you can see that the color is different. These are a lot lighter than the hoodie. I think a lot of girls were gunning for the purple, so the size small sold out first. If you want that like oversized stole my boyfriend's sweater fit, definitely go for the size medium or the large. I know some girls like to wear their hoodies when they're at the gym and it basically looks like a nightgown. You won't get that with the size small unless you're probably like 5'2" and very petite. So size up if you are interested in that like ultra baggy fit. I also noticed that around the neck, it is kind of tight, so I'm not sure what the deal is there. I don't like when anything is too close to my neck or my collarbones. I don't like when it rubs, so I'm not 100% sure if the size medium would have been that much better, but if you're like me, keep that in mind. The hood fits my head now because I have braids, but I don't think that it would fit my head super well with my curly hair. I mean, it would definitely go over my head, right? But it would squish my hair, and if you have curly hair, you know that if you put on a hood and you're wearing it for a long period of time, or a hat, that is baked, that is set. It's not going anywhere. Sleeve length is perfect. Like, I have no complaints. The length of the sweater in general, also fantastic. So if you are interested, I would try to snag it. I do wish that the interior of the sweater was a little bit softer. It is just like a little bit rough compared to some of the other hoodies that I have, but it's not rough enough to the point where I would say like, don't buy. It's not really marketed to be the warmest thing, like a winter coat. I'm probably gonna wear this most in the spring, so it doesn't need to be ultra warm. They have a little Young LA metal detail that's on the pocket. The strings fastening it to the pocket on my sweater are already starting to come unraveled, so I'm a little concerned that once I run it through the wash, it's gonna fall off. Maybe not after the first time, but let's say the third or fourth. I guess for this price point, it's like kind of expected, but With all of my clothes, I feel like it shouldn't be a thing. So we'll see how that holds up. The logo on this one is different than the crop top and the shorts. This one's also a heat press logo, but it kind of reminds me of 3D printing. You know what I mean? You might not know what I mean, but maybe Google it to see what I mean. The logo is a lot more spread out than on the women's items. I think I prefer the letters spaced out over the letters being closer together, the tracking being smaller, but I think it makes more sense on the hoodie. I noticed they do that a lot more for the men's stuff. They'll space out the logo, whereas with women's stuff, it's usually like very tight. I kind of get it, I kind of don't, but yeah, that's the hoodie. As I mentioned before, I grabbed another baby tee in black. This one's also a size medium. I'm not gonna run through all the details because I already did that with the lavender, but I bought this to pair with the skirt. This is the Love Set skirt. I bought this one in a size medium to make sure that my glutes were covered. Now, when I saw this on Instagram and on their website, I was like, it looks short, but it didn't look as short as it is. This is concerningly short. It's a 2.5 inch inseam. It's technically a skirt, so shorts and a skirt put together, but the 2.5 inch inseam, babes, it is way too short. I'm not really sure where you'd wear this out. I'm personally I'm not comfortable with it. Now, maybe on a super duper hot summer day and I just wanted to walk around for a little bit and look cute, maybe it would be fine. But because of the size of my glutes and my thighs, the shorts underneath ride up quite quickly. I wore these around the house for like 15 minutes just to get a sense of what was going on. I was sitting up and down like a few times just to, test things out a little bit without having to leave the house. And the shorts ride up really fast. They ride up to the point where it's like a boxer brief or even shorter than a boxer brief. What is like in between full coverage and a boxer brief? Or is it a boxer brief? It doesn't matter. It's just the fact that these are so short, it scares me. I saw on Instagram some athletes were wearing these to the gym, but I couldn't. But that's just me. If you don't mind short shorts, like if you are a short wearer, then go for the skirt. If you're interested in something that's a little bit more feminine, a little bit different. But for me personally, it's a no-go. These are also more of like a mid-rise or low-rise skirt. I still have not hopped on board with that trend because I'm still like a high-waisted gal, like through and through. I just think it makes your waist look snatched, whereas I'm feeling a little bit tubby. I'm bulking right now, so low rise, it's not for me. But with that stuff out of the way, the skirt is very comfortable. The material is very soft. It's the exact same material as the shirt. It has a lot of stretch. The band at the top, although it's narrow, it doesn't dig in. It actually has quite a lot of stretch as well. Waistband wise, I probably would have done better with a size small, but for the rest of the skirt, a size medium was like the perfect fit. The logo is the same as on the shorts, so it's that heat pressed rubberized logo on the left hand side. Again, I wish it was black or it matched the color of the actual skirt so it didn't stand out so much, especially because this is supposed to be a very feminine piece, but the logo leans a little bit more masculine. What would have been cute is if they used the same logo that they used on the night set on the skirt, like the script one. So cute. Last but not least, I got these street cargos. These are in the color stone. From what I can remember, there were 4 different colors. There was black, brown, this tan like taupe color, and then this stone. I thought this was the most neutral one that I could pair with literally anything. I'm glad I grabbed these in a size medium. A small would have been too tight. I've been testing out cargos from a bunch of different companies, and so far these have been the best ones, although I wish they were a little bit longer or they offered a long length because regulars just don't do it for me. If you're taller than 5'7", you need a long length. I'm surprised more companies just haven't standardized that yet. These cargos are a 30.5 inch inseam. Now, again, being taller, 33 inches is the way to go. If you're shorter than me, they're gonna be like chef's kiss on you. They're like the perfect fit around my thighs and my glutes. Any tighter and it would be a no. There would be bagginess around the crotch and stuff like that, but these are literally the perfect fit everywhere. I do like the drawstring. It adds a little bit extra support. You can hike these up to be more mid-rise, although on the website I saw that most people were wearing them as low-rise. Based off of where the crotch sits on me, I hike them up because they're not baggy enough in the size medium for me to have a low crotch. Does that make sense? All of the pockets are usable, by the way. That's one thing that I've noticed with some cargos that are out there. Some of the pockets are faux pockets. I'm like, what are we doing here, guys? The cargos do have some stretch, so if you're in between sizes, I would still say to probably size up just for that extra room around your thighs and your glutes. On the bottom of the pants, there is this additional drawstring so that you can cinch it to look more like a jogger rather than like the oversized wide leg cargo. So you can cinch it in pretty tight, but I did notice that it doesn't take very much pulling for the drawstring to sort of lose its tautness. So you might have to tie it off. So pull it like this, do a single loop, and hopefully that keeps it in place. Now it's not going anywhere. I'd recommend doing this in general just because if you do tie it really tight, right? And it looks something like this. There's a lot of material. I think they could have done with maybe 2 strings or offered some sort of mechanism to tuck this away because it is a lot of loose string. They do pay attention to intricate details. So if you take a look at the hardware does say Young LA on the buttons and stuff like that. I do wish that the buttons felt like they were better quality. They feel a little bit flimsy. So again, this is a piece where I'm gonna have to wash it a few times to see how it holds up. I will post a review of how things have held up if you guys leave comments down below saying that's something that you're interested in, or just hit me up like months from now and ask me how it's doing, because I imagine that I'm gonna be wearing these all spring into summer, and then I'll probably be wearing the purple set all spring because it's a very, very gorgeous color. All right, to sum it up, I would have to say that Young LA, it didn't disappoint me. I didn't really have any high expectations. Like the Valentine's Day launch, there was a lot of hype behind it, but just looking at the pieces, I was like, I mean, crop top, skirt, shorts, nothing crazy. I am really looking forward to trying out their athletic wear. I'm going to try to snag stuff the next time they have a launch. I wasn't able to get anything from their previous launch because it just wasn't on my radar, but I am pleased with the stuff that I did get from this drop, as well as the cargos that were from a previous drop. If you're shopping for new athletic wear on a budget, I have to say, based off of what I've seen thus far, that Young LA offers some quality stuff for a good price point. A crop top like this for only $24, it is ultra soft and super stretchy. You can't really beat it. And then same goes for the hoodie. This hoodie feels like it's pretty good quality and it's only $45. If I were to buy something from Nike, those things are like $80, $90, sometimes $110. And that is a lot of money. So yeah, I would check them out, but I know for a fact the one thing that you can sort of like pretend you didn't see is the skirt. I'm not trying to hate. It's just too short for me. If you're someone who wears short shorts to the gym, then you probably will love this. But for me personally, I like to wear something that's longer. I feel more comfortable in it. I wouldn't feel exposed, but to each their own. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. You might as well subscribe while you're at it and hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss future uploads. If there's another sports company out there that you want me to try out, let me know. I did buy all of this stuff with my own money. No one sent me anything, so I really try to give an honest review. Even if a company sends me stuff, my reviews are always going to be very honest. I don't want you to waste your money on stuff that is just not worth it. I also wouldn't want to watch someone who's like, yeah, you need this, if they don't actually like it. I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys have a great night, day, weekend, whenever, whatever, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.